Start mapping out a movie-inspired itinerary in these iconic film settings. Memorable trips and films share a few key attributes: strong visuals, engaging characters and a good backstory. And these days, movie enthusiasts the world over can visit cinematic locations that artfully combine these elements, blending beautiful backdrops and intriguing narratives. Companies like Viator sell guided movie tours in destinations such as Las Vegas, Paris, Rome, and Sydney. Film and literature fanatics can spend a week retracing Harry Potter's footsteps through the UK or following Frodo across New Zealand. Start planning your own bucket list-worthy trip to alluring destinations that have inspired or served as the backdrop for an Oscar-nominated film. Los Angeles B film, B La La Land. Oscars are a Hollywood staple, so it likely comes as no surprise that LA has long been a coveted cinematic destination, featuring film locations for 10 Best Picture winners, including the classic Gone with the Wind. If you're a fan of La La Land, the irresistible love song to the boulevards, pool parties and dreams of Hollywood, there are plenty of locations to explore. Travelers who fell for Sebastian and Mia should stop at the Starbucks on the Warner Brothers Studios lot, where their courtship began, before making their way to Griffith Observatory or the carpool lane at the Century Freeway interchange with Interstate 110, the location for the film's opening number. Cape Ann, Massachusetts. B film, B Manchester by the Sea. Manchester by the Sea is a drama in which Lee Chandler, Casey Affleck, returns to the fishing port of the same name to deal with his brother's sudden death. Filmed entirely on location in Cape Ann, Massachusetts, Manchester by the Sea and the area's brooding harbor are augmented by wintry scenes shot in Gloucester, Essex, Rockport, Beverly and Salem that accentuate the sense of loss. More authentic than Amity Island, the fictional setting of the Jaws franchise filmed on Martha's Vineyard, these Massachusetts towns provide opportunities to experience the serenity of the sea on whale watching, fishing, schooner or sightseeing boat tours, offered daily throughout summer. Paterson, New Jersey. B film, B Paterson is director Jim Jarmusch's lyrical story of a bus driver named Paterson, Adam Driver, and his richly observant poetry about daily life in Paterson, a fated city that once inspired the poets William Carlos Williams and Allen Ginsberg. Though the small-town bar where Paterson ties up his dog each night was filmed in Queens, New York, travelers can make their way to New Jersey to admire Paterson Great Falls National Historical Park, the waterfall that renews Paterson's faith in the power of art. Plan a film-inspired road trip to visit the home lab of Thomas Edison in West Orange, New Jersey, and his museum and experimental lab at Menlo Park, New Jersey. Fiji, Samoa and Oahu, Hawaii. B film, B Moana. In Disney's animated feature Moana, set in long ago Oceania, a teen uses traditional Polynesian wayfinding skills on a sailing adventure to save her people. The inspiring film settings, Viti Levu and Sigatoka Sand Dunes National Park in Fiji, the Alafega blowholes on the lava fields of Samoa, and Maria and the Tihupo'o surf break in Tahiti, should ride a rising tide in family travel. Youngsters can learn about Oceania at Oahu's Polynesian Cultural Center, see lava fields on Hawaii, or visit Aulani, a Disney resort spa, for story time and a Moana makeup, hair and costume makeover. Miami. B film, B Moonlight. A graceful coming-of-age story, Moonlight follows Chiron, a young black man struggling with a crack-addicted mother and self-identity in a Miami ghetto. Director Barry Jenkins embraces the city that was backdrop to Scarface. The film was shot in Liberty City, which visitors can tour from above by following Chiron's ride on the Miami Metromover and Metrorail transit systems to the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Plaza station. Meanwhile, Chiron's joyful introduction to the sea was filmed at Virginia Key Beach, a public park with bike trails. and the beach where he finds love is between 21st and 22nd Streets off Miami Beach Drive, a quiet corner of bustling South Beach. The Maldives Be Greater Than Film, Less Than / Be Rogan. After the award-winning documentary The Island President about government efforts to combat climate change, the Maldives is back in the limelight for another apocalyptic moment in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. The Rebel Alliance forces make their last stand against the Death Star on the verdant tropical island of Scarif, a military base filmed on Birastu Island and Gone, 2 of 82 islands in the Lamu Atoll. The former is uninhabited, the latter counts among its few hotels the eco-friendly resort Six Senses Lamu. If the final embrace of heroes Jyn Erso and Cassian Andor is any indication, the Maldives' popularity for destination weddings will soar. Jordan. Less Than Be Greater Than Film, Less Than / Be Star Wars series. Jordan has long been a popular film location, from Petra, the star of the two-time Oscar-winning action film Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, to deserts made famous by Academy Award winners Lawrence of Arabia and Argo. Recently, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, used the Red Rock Desert of Wadi Rums National Park to create Jedha, the pilgrimage site for Jedi Knights and followers of the Force. Earthly travelers can sleep in Bedouin tent camps, feast on lamb barbecued in the hot sand, and ride camels to explore hidden petroglyphs. Iceland. Less Than Be Greater Than Film, Less Than / Be Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Iceland, known among film fans for the acclaimed HBO series Game of Thrones, features a prominent backdrop in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, as the place where scientist Galen Erso reports to his Death Star commander. The film's location team selected the volcanic beach at Jarleifshof and the caves at Hofursi in Myrdalsandr for the film's Imperial Outpost of Edu. This sparsely populated region of southern Iceland has unique landscapes popular with hikers and adventurers. Plan a trip soon and benefit from cheap flights on low-cost carriers Icelandair and WoW Air. Liverpool, England. Less Than Be Greater Than Film, Less Than / Be Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is J.K. Rowling's story of British wizard and magizoologist Newt Scamander, Eddie Redmayne, who causes chaos when hippogriffs and other beasts escape from his luggage into 1940s New York. Shot mainly on sets at the Leavesden Studio in Watford, England, the movie is an especial crowd pleaser for Harry Potter fans. Potterheads should embark on the Warner Brothers making of Harry Potter tour in London before heading to Liverpool to see the Cunard Building, St George's Hall, Stanley Dock and other filming locations. If you have some extra days to spare, download the UK Film Office's location guide and tour the country. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Less Than Be Greater Than Film, Less Than / Be Star Trek Beyond. While some sets featured in the film Star Trek Beyond were built in Vancouver, the movie's locations are pure Dubai. Fans can spot several of the 900 actual futuristic skyscrapers in the Dubai International Financial Center and the Jumeirah Lakes Towers development through the visual effects overlay. Start your tour on the 2,700-foot outdoor observation deck of the Burj Khalifa, the skyscraper Tom Cruise scaled in Mission Impossible: Rogue Protocol. Afterward, cruise through the historic Dubai Creek aboard the wooden dhow, a traditional vessel. What's more, Dubai plays upon its cinematic history at the Dubai Mall Cineplex, which features cinemas that stay open 24/7 during holidays like Eid,